Anyway, very warm welcome to HLS London 14. Welcome to the heart of old London, medieval parish of St Mary of the Bourne. These people over here, there is such a depth and wealth and breadth of publishing experience between them. They'll be speaking on a subject close to all our hearts, how to sell historical fiction. Carole, over to you to share with the challenges and triumphs.
Thank you very much, and congratulations everybody who managed to set their alarm clock to get up this early on Saturday.
I'm Simon Taylor. I'm editorial director at Transworld Publishers with a special interest in genre fiction, as in science fiction, fantasy and horror, and also especially historical fiction.
Hi, I'm Susan Watt. I'm a consultant publisher at HarperCollins, where I work with mostly historical fiction, and I have my own list called Heron Books, which is published by Quercus, which concentrates in fiction terms on things set in the past. Whether that defines historical fiction or not, I'm not sure.
Good morning everyone, my name is Matt Bates. I'm the fiction writer for WS Travel, which operates from Gibson stations. And thank you, I've worked for WS for 27 years, always in books, and I love historical fiction.
Hello, I'm Kate Bond. For the last 15 years, I worked as publicity and marketing director at Bloomsbury, working on many fantastic historical novels, and I've just joined the National Trust as their publisher, so I'm thinking about how I might introduce some historical fiction there.
That's certainly of interest to all of us. My name is Nick Sayers. I'm a publisher at Hodder and Stoughton. I feel as if I've been in the business a very long time. But whether I've gained any wisdom, Carole, I'm not sure. I just have always dealt in what you call general fiction, I guess. But I've always had a great interest in historical fiction and been lucky enough to publish some along the way. And I'm interested in doing more.
That we'd all like to encourage publishing and we love ourselves to be able to publish successfully books from other eras. The difficulty is getting us all to buy them, us all in the general public, and us all to buy them. So if you can trust a name that you already know is writing about the Romans, or the 15th century one was possibly Stormbird, which is like Von Eagleton and therefore very well known also. But the difficulty is how do you break out people who are not yet known? So do you have to start, which I suppose is what I might recommend, or is to start with a Tudor.
I think that to get the PR and to get the buzz going, you want something new and different that feels really fresh. For instance, with Madeline Miller, she was a mousy American blue-stocking whose mother had brought her up on stories of the Iliad. And she rewrote the Iliad as a gay love story just when classics was dropping out of our schools and Toby Young was campaigning. It was a dream. I got you on Channel 4 News. You know, it was a subject that was bigger and it drew people in. So I think be bold, use your passion and do something different, but with a fabulous jacket.
Yes.
And I would say, don't be mad. People who do funny pitches, who think they're funny, you know, when you've opened 200 pitch emails on a Sunday afternoon, which is when I do mine, and there's a really unfunny joke, or it's written in green capitals, it's like, at that point it's not funny.
I very recently received an email from a would-be author who began, I don't know how Transworld has managed to survive without publishing. To which one was very tempted to reply and say, well, very well, actually.
I mean, if the joke falls flat, it's not funny and it can really irritate. And when you realise the quantity that we all get, it's like, just be professional. One piece of advice to a new writer.
Don't give up the day job.
Tell a story.
Get the couple right.
Just speak to retail.
Enjoy it. enjoy the writing of it, because it's time for you and your own imagination creating the story. So enjoy it and edit and edit. Make it the best it can possibly be before you show it to anybody, and enjoy it when it's just yours. It's your own project.
And I'd say bear in mind what several of the things you've heard mentioned. Simon said you've got to sell it to perhaps to Carole. Carole's got to have something about it that's going to enable her to sell it to Simon. Simon said he then has to sell it to his sales guys. The sales guys have then got to go to Matt and sell to him. So
And then sell to somebody who's going to pay cash for it.
And exactly. And the most important person of all. And when you think of everybody who's trying to do it, there's got to be something about it that's going to make each of those people want to work for you.
I think the summation of that is do something you're passionate about. But I would also say don't follow a trend, because the moment there is a trend, it's past. It's past 2 years ago. That book that is now at the top of the bestseller list, Simon or Nick would have bought it 2 years ago. So don't try to shoehorn your passion into something that in a small piece of marketing research that is completely misguided. Don't think that what's at the top of the bestseller list right now is what a publisher wants to buy right now. They bought that many yesterdays ago. Unfortunately, our panel isn't a never-ending session, because that's it. But thank you very, very much for some really engaged questions. And thank you for my lovely panel.